I was the poor scholarship kid at an elite boarding school 10 years later. I'm hiring the bullies who made my life hell. I still remember my first day at Westfield Academy Pair standing in the marble entrance hall with my second-hand uniform and $12 backpack, while other students arrived in luxury cars with monogrammed luggage. My scholarship covered tuition, but nothing could cover the gap between their world and mine. Is that from Mythen? A girl named Brianna asked, pointing at my shoes with a smirk. My housekeeper wears those. That was just the beginning. For 4 years I was charity case, the girl whose mother cleaned houses for a living, who worked weekends at a coffee shop while my classmates vacationed in Europe. I ate alone most days, hiding in the library during social events. I couldn't afford to dress for the worst. Was Alex Reynolds' parent, third-generation Westfield legacy, whose father owned half the buildings downtown. He made it his personal mission to remind me daily that I didn't belong. Why even try, he asked, when I stayed up all night studying for finals. You'll never have the connections to make it anyway. I graduated top of our class. No one clapped louder than my mother, who'd taken 3 buses to be there. Alex's family didn't even attend Pert. They were on their yacht. Fast forward 10 years. I built a tech startup for my tiny apartment, lived on Raymony for 3 years, and last month my company was valued at $40 million after our latest funding round. We're expanding rapidly, opening offices in 3 cities. Yesterday, I sat in my corner office reviewing job applications for our executive team. A familiar name appeared on my screen. Alexander Reynolds III. His resume was thin. Parent, a series of positions at his father's company, an MBA from his father's alma mater. His cover letter mentioned that family financial changes had made him eager to explore opportunities outside the family business. I did some digging. Viet out. The Reynolds empire collapsed last year after some bad investments. Their downtown buildings had been sold off one by one. I scheduled the interview myself. When Alex walked in, he didn't recognize me at first. I'd changed. Pert confidence does that to a person. When I introduced myself, I watched recognition dawn in his eyes, followed quickly by panic. Sarah Miller, he stammered. I didn't realize when they said I'd be meeting the CEO. That's me, I smiled. Charity. Case turned chief executive. He forced a laugh. We were just kids back then. You know how it is? I nodded. I do know. Kes can be cruel when they're insecure. The interview proceeded normally. His qualifications were mediocre at best. As he was leaving, he turned back. Look, about Westfield, I'm sorry I was a privileged jerk who didn't understand anything about the real world. I studied him for a moment. The position requires someone who can build something from nothing. Have you ever done that, Alex? He looked down. Number, I've always had everything handed to me until now. Then this isn't the right fit, I said, but our customer service department is hiring. Vizzy's salary is modest, but here's room to grow if you are willing to work for it. His face flushed. Kansar service, I have an MBA. So do half our customer service team, I replied. The difference is they understand value isn't given Pert. It's earned last week. Alex started in our call center. Yesterday I passed him in the hallway carrying copy for his team meeting. He nodded respectfully. I didn't hire him for revenge. I hired him because everyone deserves a chance to rebuild Pert, even those who once tried to tear you down. But I want to pretend there isn't a certain poetry to watching him learn what I always knew. Where you start doesn't determine where you finish.